Hello and welcome to this video where we will be discussing the spending capability of medical innovations in a third world economy. When we talk about medical innovations, we often think about cutting-edge technologies and treatments that are only available in developed countries with robust healthcare systems. However, the reality is that medical innovations can have a profound impact on the health and well-being of people in developing countries as well. But the question is, can third world economies afford to invest in these innovations? The short answer is, it depends. Let's explore this topic further. First, it's important to understand that medical innovations can be costly. Medical innovations refer to new treatments, medications, devices, or technologies that are designed to improve the prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of various diseases and health conditions. These innovations are the result of years of research and development, testing, and regulatory approvals, and can bring significant benefits to patients and healthcare providers. However, one of the major challenges in developing and implementing medical innovations is the cost. The research and development process for medical innovations can be lengthy, complex, and expensive. It requires significant investment in resources, including time, money, and human capital. Additionally, the manufacturing, distribution, and marketing of medical innovations can also be costly. Pharmaceutical companies and medical device manufacturers need to invest heavily in infrastructure, staff, and equipment to bring these innovations to market. They also need to ensure that they are able to recoup their investment through sales and profits. As a result, the cost of medical innovations can be high, making them out of reach for many patients and healthcare providers, especially in low and middle-income countries. This can have significant implications for health equity, access to care, and health outcomes. Despite these challenges, medical innovations are critical to advancing health and healthcare worldwide. They can lead to better outcomes for patients, improve the efficiency of healthcare delivery, and contribute to economic growth and development. Furthermore, the high cost of medical innovations can be offset by the long-term benefits they provide, such as reduced healthcare costs, improved productivity, and better health outcomes. Therefore, while it is important to recognize that medical innovations can be costly, it is equally important to understand the value they bring to patients, healthcare providers, and society as a whole. There are also various ways to mitigate the cost of medical innovations, such as public-private partnerships, cost-sharing models, and innovative financing mechanisms. These approaches can help ensure that medical innovations are accessible to patients and healthcare providers in all parts of the world, regardless of their income or resources. Then there's the issue of manufacturing and distribution. In many cases, medical innovations require specialized equipment and facilities, which can be expensive to set up and maintain. Manufacturing and distribution are critical components of the medical innovation process. While many innovative medical treatments, medications, and technologies are developed in high-income countries, it's important that they are made available to people in low- and middle-income countries as well. This requires a complex and often challenging process of manufacturing and distributing these innovations. One of the challenges in manufacturing medical innovations is ensuring that the production process is high quality and meets regulatory standards. This is particularly important for medications and medical devices, where even small errors in manufacturing can have significant health consequences for patients. To ensure high-quality manufacturing, companies need to invest in specialized equipment and facilities and have trained personnel to operate them. Another challenge in manufacturing medical innovations is cost. As mentioned earlier, research and development of new treatments, medications, and technologies require significant investment. Manufacturing and distribution also require significant financial resources. For low- and middle-income countries, these costs can be prohibitive, making it difficult to access these innovations. To address these challenges, there have been several initiatives to promote local manufacturing of medical innovations. For example, the World Health Organization has launched a program called Pre-Qualification of Medicines, which helps to ensure that medicines produced in low- and middle-income countries meet regulatory standards. This can help to reduce the cost of manufacturing and make it easier for these countries to produce their own medications. Similarly, there have been initiatives to promote local production of medical devices. For example, in India, the government has launched a program called Make in India that aims to promote domestic manufacturing across a range of industries, including medical devices. The program offers incentives to companies that set up manufacturing facilities in the country, which can help to reduce the cost of manufacturing and make medical devices more accessible to people in India and other low and middle-income countries. Distribution is another important factor in making medical innovations accessible to people in low and middle-income countries. In many cases, these countries lack the infrastructure and logistics to effectively distribute medical innovations. This can result in delays in getting these innovations to the people who need them, and in some cases, can result in them not being distributed at all. To address these challenges, there have been several initiatives to improve distribution of medical innovations in low and middle-income countries. For example, there are initiatives to strengthen supply chains and logistics systems to ensure that medical innovations can be distributed effectively. There are also initiatives to promote the use of mobile technology and other innovative solutions to improve distribution. All of these factors can make medical innovations seem out of reach for developing countries with limited resources. However, there are some factors that can mitigate these costs. For example, some countries have established partnerships with pharmaceutical companies or other organizations to reduce the cost of medical innovations. In some cases, these partnerships involve technology transfer or other forms of knowledge sharing, which can help countries build their own healthcare infrastructure and reduce their dependence on outside help. Additionally, some innovations are specifically designed with developing countries in mind. In recent years, there has been a growing recognition that medical innovations need to be developed with the needs of developing countries in mind. This approach, known as global health innovation, recognizes that many of the health challenges faced by developing countries are unique and require innovative solutions that are affordable, accessible, and effective. One example of a global health innovation is the development of low-cost medical technologies. These innovations are designed to be affordable and accessible to people living in developing countries, where the cost of healthcare is often a significant barrier to accessing treatment. For example, there are now low-cost diagnostic tools that can be used to test for diseases like HIV, malaria, and tuberculosis, which are prevalent in many developing countries. Another example of a global health innovation is the development of new drugs and vaccines. Many diseases that are endemic in developing countries, such as dengue fever, cholera, and leishmaniasis, have been neglected by the pharmaceutical industry because they are not profitable. However, in recent years, there has been a renewed effort to develop drugs and vaccines for these diseases. These efforts have been supported by organizations like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which has committed billions of dollars to support global health innovation. In addition to these specific innovations, there are also broader efforts to build healthcare systems that are designed to meet the needs of developing countries. For example, there are now initiatives to build community health systems that are staffed by community health workers, who are trained to provide basic healthcare services in remote and underserved areas. These systems are designed to be sustainable and to provide essential healthcare services to people who might otherwise not have access to them. There are also efforts to build global health partnerships that bring together governments, non-governmental organizations, and the private sector to work on common health challenges. These partnerships are designed to share knowledge and expertise, and to develop innovative solutions that can be applied in a variety of contexts. Finally, it's worth noting that investing in medical innovations can actually be cost-effective in the long run. Investing in medical innovations can actually be cost-effective in the long run due to several reasons. First, medical innovations can help prevent and treat diseases more effectively, which can lead to significant cost savings in healthcare spending. For example, a new vaccine that prevents a common disease can save millions of dollars in healthcare costs associated with treating that disease. Secondly, medical innovations can also improve productivity and economic growth by keeping people healthy and productive. When people are healthy, they can work more and contribute more to the economy, which can create a positive feedback loop where healthier populations lead to stronger economies. Thirdly, investing in medical innovations can also lead to a reduction in healthcare disparities, which can further improve economic outcomes. In many developing countries, healthcare disparities are a major barrier to economic growth, as people who are sick or disabled are unable to work or contribute to their communities. By investing in medical innovations that can help reduce these disparities, countries can create a more equal and just society, which can lead to stronger economic outcomes in the long run. Finally, investing in medical innovations can also spur innovation in research in other areas, which can have broader economic benefits. For example, many medical innovations require the development of new technologies or processes, which can lead to advancements in other fields such as engineering or computer science. So, in conclusion, the spending capability of medical innovations in a third world economy depends on a variety of factors. While the cost of these innovations can be high, there are ways to mitigate these costs and make them more accessible to developing countries. Ultimately, investing in medical innovations can have a significant impact on the health and well-being of people in these countries, and it's a worthwhile investment for both humanitarian and economic reasons. Thank you for watching.